Hi, welcome to Online Review Demo number 2, brought to you by Grand ENC Services. Today we will be talking about an overview of your antihypertensive medications. Let's start. Antihypertensive drugs. Basically, these are drugs that lowers down your blood pressure. From the word itself, antihypertensive. Now, there are a lot of drugs that belongs to this classification of drug. Okay, you can encounter a lot of different medication that decreases blood pressure. These are your diuretics, angiotensin 2 blocker, calcium channel blockers, ACE inhibitors, central alpha 2 agonists, direct smooth muscle relaxant, beta blocker, and of course, your alpha adrenergic blockers. Now, kung mapapansin ninyo, medyo marami-rami siya. Pero, may paraan para mas madali natin yung ma-memorize. So, if we will group them accordingly, mas madali natin silang tandaan. Let's say, for example, we will group all angiotensin, ACE inhibitor, alpha adrenergic blocker. We have the group B, your beta blocker, the C's, the calcium channel blocker, central alpha 2 agonist, and of course, the group D, your diuretics, direct smooth muscle relaxant. So, para sa tandaan, we can group those drugs in this mnemonic A, B, C, D. So, these basically are the drugs that will lower down your blood pressure. Next, let's now go to the factors that may increase your blood pressure. It is very important to know these different factors because if we remove this factor, tendency, mapapababa natin yung BP ng client. So, factors are your vasoconstriction, tachycardia, hypervolemia. So, if any of these three happen, pag nagkaroon ng vasoconstriction or nag-tachycardia or nag-hypervolemia ang patient, isa lang ang result o isa lang ang pwede mangyari sa client. That is your hypertension. Now, going back to the drugs na na-discuss natin kanina, yung kanilang action depende sa factors na ito. For example, going back to the drugs, may mga group of drugs that is, ang effect is to counteract vasoconstriction. So like I said, hypertension has three factors: vasoconstriction, tachycardia, hypervolemia. So pag ginamot natin yung vasoconstriction na yan, mapapababa natin yung BP. Now, ano-ano yung mga gamot na nakaka-prevent ng vasoconstriction? Your angiotensin 2 blocker, ACE inhibitor, alpha adrenergic blocker, central alpha 2 agonists, and of course, your direct smooth muscle relaxants. May mga gamot din that will prevent tachycardia. So if we prevent tachycardia, pwede nating ma-cure ang hypertension. These drugs are your beta blocker and calcium channel blocker. While may mga gamot din for hypervolemia, nakakapagpababa ito ng tubig sa katawan. So, pag nababa natin yung tubig sa katawan, mawawala yung hypervolemia, mawawala yung hypertension. And this drug is diuretics. So basically, these are the mechanism of actions of the drugs na na-discuss natin kanina. For further knowledge and information, enroll with us and you will have more lectures like this. Thank you.